Hello and welcome to Coffee with Carey. Did you notice that my coffee cup and my sweater kind of match? Both have the sweater print going on. So I wanted to pop in today, have a little conversation with you based on one of your comments. Oh, maybe I should say whose comment it is. Let me check real quick. Yesterday, Amy left a message on my video, Bad Expectations, which was about what you should not expect from a man on the first date, or anybody, when the thing was that you should not expect him to pick up the tab, was the point she was commenting on. And she said, just my opinion, but for the most part, women put in more effort to put themselves together for a date. Mani, pedi, hair, lashes, wardrobe, etc. If her date expects her to split the bill for a drink, coffee, appetizer on a first date, it sets a precedent and speaks volumes about him. This is generational or perhaps old school thinking, but this is what I found to be true for myself and my friends. And I said, you're allowed to have any thoughts you want on it and date whomever you want and expect them to do that. You may be disappointed, or you may let a man who's awesome get away because he did not pay for that first date, but she's certainly within her rights to want that of a partner on a first date if that's how she feels about it. But she brought to my attention something that I thought was definitely remarkable, and I'm going to remark about it right now. So if you're at all intrigued, stick around. That's what we're going to do right now, some dating advice. Mani, pedi, wax, lashes, wardrobe, all the haircut. I've had lots of clients who will go out and buy a new dress, go have a blowout, have her nails done, do the gel nails, do the brows, do the whole thing for a first date. And I have always thought to myself, when women are sharing with me that this is their plan, sometimes they take off work early on the day of a date. This is a lot. This is a lot to put this kind of pressure on yourself for a first date. That's my thought. But what I was thinking is that if you show up to meet somebody after all this prep work, and of course, I'm not saying you don't want to look your best or feel your best or put some extra oomph into your look, get a new lipstick that week maybe if you're going to be having a couple dates, or buy a new shirt every once in a while if you've been dating often. But to have all of that stuff done in expectation of meeting the one perhaps on an upcoming date, that's too much pressure on this person to live up to. And actually, it's too much pressure on the date itself, that this is going to be something spectacular, that this is going to be someone who's definitely worthy of this hours and hours of time you've put into it for a date that literally will probably be about an hour and a half to 2 hours if your dates are anything like the ones I plan for my clients. So when clients have told me that, I've kind of said, you don't need to do all of that for a first date. Just be aware of the expectations you're placing on this date to be phenomenal. Because what if you walk in and this person and you don't connect? Conversation is weird or stilted or awkward. Or you find out right off the bat, because there isn't a matchmaker in the middle, that your values are not aligned at all. And you're like, why did I have my blowout or wax or any of these things done in prep for this date? This was a waste of my time. I think that it's enough that you're showing up across town, that unless this place you're meeting is right outside your door, you've got to be there. You've got to do some work to get yourself mentally prepared to be in the right place, to be receptive to meeting somebody new, being a good listener, allowing them the opportunity to shine, asking great questions, sharing great stories, asking for stories from them. That takes a lot to not bring your cruddy day in with you or let any negativity seep in because it's been a stressful week or month. So I feel like you're putting a lot in already just by showing up after brushing your hair and doing some nice makeup and picking out a shirt that is a flattering color and fit for you, that you're not going to be fussing with throughout the date because the button always opens or it always needs to be hiked back forward again because it slides. Don't you hate when shirts do that? So I don't know. It's my thought that this may just be a lot of pressure for one date, but you can be the best judge of yourself and whether you're just doing this for lunch with a girlfriend also, or if you were to see somebody, a friend from high school, would you be putting in the same effort? Maybe that's the question you should ask yourself. If you were meeting with an old friend you hadn't seen in a long time, what are the things you'd be doing? Obviously, if you're a person who thinks you may end up sleeping with this person on a first date, do you want to shave your legs? Want to put, some extra perfume on perhaps, or none at all? Some smell good stuff, or wear your nice underwear? I get that. But all of this stuff, like making sure that your eyebrows and your eyelashes are on fleek, as the kids say. I had a client once who, before her dates, because she wasn't super comfortable with makeup application, she would go and have her makeup done before dates. That's another hour of your time. I would rather you do something fun that puts you in a good mood and makes you happy. I mean, maybe pampering does make you feel that way. Maybe getting your hair blown out or getting your nails done is relaxing for you. If that's the case, then by all means, if it gets you into the right mental headspace, then do whatever works for you. If these are all things that you enjoy and make you feel like you can be your best self on a date, I'm not telling you not to. I'm just saying be aware that just because you're doing all these things does not mean your date is going to have a better connection or conclusion. So if you're open to it going which way it does, and not resenting the fact that you put all this effort in, and not assuming that he has to pick up the tab because it's cost you hundreds of dollars in preparation for the date, then I think that you should do what works for you. Those are my thoughts, and that's the way I coach my clients. I just want you to show up there and feel great about yourself and confident, and truly being able to relax, enjoy yourself, and have fun on a first date. And being able to answer just one question at the end of the date about this person. You know what it is? I think you do. Do I want to see this person one more time? And are you going to go and do all of those things yet again for date number 2 next weekend? Let me know down in the comments. And while you're there, if you would give the episode a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that we can discuss more of these situations, that would be awesome. I appreciate you being here today, and I'll look forward to next time. Until then, have a good one.